What am I going to do? Am I going to give in to the helplessness and the hopelessness and the hard work? Yeah, giving up the hard work. Or am I going to go on eBay and buy a megaphone?
Look, forests are just so important for people. I think anyone who's come out here and had a play, you really just feel invigorated after spending time in nature. We really want to see this forest protected for everyone, for future generations, for our kids and their kids. And we really want to create parks across SEQ where people can do whatever they love to do outdoors, hiking, mountain bike riding, horseback riding.
Oh, people just love meeting horses out on the trail. Anyone from bike riders, bushwalkers, even young children, riding their bikes. I mean, they just love to stop, pat the horses. We introduce them, tell them about our horses, and they just love spending time with a horse out in nature. It would be awesome to have an extended network of horse trails, particularly ones that we can actually park at and feel safe riding around in the forest.
Forests have lots of unique values. Many of the species here are found nowhere else in the world but in Queensland. We've done some citizen science out here and we've found greater gliders, heaps of plants and animals that are threatened, including the koala, which in a couple of days a local detection dog team found 17 in just 100 hectares.
Anyone who can make a bank transaction can use INAT once you get past that initial learning curve, and it's very accessible. And once you get involved in it and start to document the species you observe in your own personal profile, you can visualise them on the mapping, you can research it, and you can start to understand what species are in the areas where you live. And all that data feeds into research and science. And this forest, in 400 years' time, if it's transitioned to conservation, will be a hallmark example within the Somerset.
So we've come out here to West Beerburrum State Forest to have a look and see what it's like on the ground. As you can see, there's a mountain biking trail, which is great because what we're trying to do with Protect Beautiful Queensland is make sure we can look after land for conservation values and also accommodate the recreational users who are already using these places, as well as put in some better infrastructure and facilities to increase the usage from what is one of Australia's fastest growing regions in terms of population.
For Ferny Forest, I think it's a very, the signs, the signage, the banners, it's very powerful. The present with the sign.
And the continuous present. So every Friday, we didn't miss, even sometimes there's only one or two people down here. It was every Friday.
Well, I was a mountain bike ride through Ferny Forest, and that's when I sort of first began to know a little bit about what was here. And also there was a few of us that swam in Ewan-Maddock Dam. Love us or hate us, and we got lots of aggressive people passing us on the road. It did raise the awareness for lots of people travelling on at that time of day. Going home from work, or we had to duck from the odd beer can being thrown out of the car,
And I think the other bit of advice that was given is be the thorn in the side so you don't go away.
Yes, it's always there. And let them know you're never going away.
Yeah.